The lecture, which has the theme Nigerian Paradoxes, Implications of Public Corruption for Sustainable Economic Growth and Development, was attended by eminent scholars and other personalities, including the Managing Director, Atewe Radio, Engineer Efosa Uwangue. In a special message to the occasion, the Vice Chancellor, University of Benin, who was represented by the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academics, Professor Ray Ozolo, while congratulating Professor Ighodaro for another great feat, said, "No doubt his lecture will create great impact in the society.
If the people around me are hungry, miserably, abjectly poor, I am not safe. So until we come to that realization, we will not do this corruption trap. So you point a finger somewhere or to somebody who you think is corrupt, perhaps more fingers are pointing at you."
In his lecture, Professor Clement Atewe, Ighodaro, emphasized the need to shun corruption in all ramifications, whether micro or macro, as is the strongest bane to the developmental growth of any country. The professor of economics gave an analytical breakdown of how corruption over the years has eaten deep down into the fabrics of Nigeria, which has made development alien to the country. The new Dean Students Affairs, UNIBEN, says Nigerian leaders, whether political or otherwise, should turn a new leaf and purge themselves of corrupt practices, even as he said, anti-graft agencies should be independent and sincere if the country wants to make progress developmentally.
Corruption is almost a way of life of Nigerians, and while many people appear to be fighting corruption in different spheres, but in Nigeria it seems, I'm not saying they are supportive, but it appears so. And corruption diminishes national prestige, like I said in the lecture. So there's need for us to begin to look at it again and see how we can fight corruption so that our prestige can come up again. And apart from that, it's a strong bane to economic growth.
Some guests at the inaugural lecture described the topic as timely and one issue that has done so much harm to the country development-wise.
I think Professor Ighodaro's lecture speaks to the major problem that we have in our country, Nigeria: corruption, consequences of a corrupt society. He enumerated it and he made it so clear. A corrupt Nigeria cannot guarantee the future generation of a better future. Corruption leads to several failures, and that he just did up there.
Very, very fantastic. We have more insights on how corruption affects economic growth and development.
I really want to appreciate him and commend his inaugural lecture. It showed that he's a prof par excellence.
Efosa Uwangue, ITV News.